Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, the WX is getting a new steering wheel and a few mods for the front end. So yeah, let's get into the steering wheel. First things first, just pop the bonnet, and we're going to want to disconnect the battery. Alrighty guys, so that's fully disconnected. Let's hop into the car. Okay, so now that we're in the car, there's two bolts either side, so I'm just going to quickly take those out and I'll remove the airbag. Alright guys, so I've taken out the two bolts either side. Now I'm going to remove the airbag. Now I'm going to have to be super careful when I do that, because the last thing I want to happen is for this to explode in my face. So I'll quickly cut to the next scene. Alrighty, so I've just disconnected the two wires. I'm just going to place this somewhere safe and nice and flat, and then I'll start to take off the actual wheel itself. Okay, so now the airbag is out and the two wires are disconnected. I'm going to take off this nut here. I just got to make sure that I keep the steering wheel nice and straight so that I'm not trying to mess around with it later and take it off and on it again. Okay, so the steering wheel is completely off now. I'm just going to put some tape on the clock spring to make sure that it doesn't move. Okay, so now the tape's on there. I can take this bad boy inside and start to assemble the new one. Okay, so now we're inside the house. I can start to disassemble the steering wheel. Okay, so that's pretty much everything stripped off the factory steering wheel. Now I'm just going to start to swap these over to my new one. Guys, so the new steering wheel that I actually have is a CT Auto Parts. I'll link their Instagram roughly on the screen right about now. So what it is, it's a carbon fiber D-shaped steering wheel with leather with red stitching. So, okay guys, so I'm going to leave the protective layer on, that way I don't scratch it when I'm assembling it. Okay guys, so the great thing about this steering wheel is that it's pretty much plug and play, so you just have to take off your accessories off your factory steering wheel and put it on this one, and then you can bolt it straight back up. Okay guys, so that's pretty much everything swapped over now. All that's left to do now is put it back in the car. Alright, so the steering wheel is all mounted back up. Now it's time to just remove this protective layer, and then I can show you what it looks like. Okay guys, so here it is, the CT Auto Parts carbon fiber D-shaped steering wheel. So obviously got carbon fiber top and bottom with the red pinstripe, and leather on the sides with the red stitching. And it still looks OEM, if I'm being completely honest with you, just with the touch of carbon. And obviously it's flat at the bottom for the D shape. So this thing feels absolutely super comfortable. And yeah, I'll get a couple of shots on the screen now. Okay guys, so now that the steering wheel is all installed, the next thing for me to do is to take off the front bar. So I'll quickly take that off and I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay guys, so the front bar is off. Now it's time for me to take out the headlights and the fog lights. So let's get into that. Alright guys, so I've got one headlight out now, and I'm sure that you've guessed it by now, but I'm obviously upgrading to new headlights. So I'll go open up the new one and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright guys, so here they are, and I'm sure that you would have probably guessed it would have been these ones, but if you don't know, some of these models actually come with a sequential indicator in the C there. So I'm just going to quickly swap everything over from the stock headlight to this one, and I'll start to plug it back in. Okay, so the headlights are all in now. Now it's time to take out the fog lights, so I'll quickly take these out and I'll take them inside. Okay, so it's time to wrap the fog lights now. So I've got obviously my knife, fog light, squeegee and heat gun. And then I've also got some yellow fog light film, which I'll be applying to these. Alright guys, so that's one done. Now it's time for the other one. Alrighty guys, so the fog lights are back in the front bar. Pretty classic look, I'm pretty happy with it. Not only do I have yellow film over the actual fog lights, but I've got yellow bulbs to go in there as well, so I'll show you those in a second. So these are the yellow bulbs I'm talking about. They are super bright, but yeah, it'll just help light up the road that much more. Alright guys, here it is, the final look. Super stoked with the outcome. I'll quickly turn these on and show you how they work. Alrighty guys, so this is it on. As you can see, super bright. I'll quickly whack on the indicators now so you can see how they look. Alrighty guys, there it is. As you can see, both sequential mirror indicators and sequential indicators in the headlights themselves. So super stoked with how that turned out. I was a bit skeptical at first, but I actually really like these. So I'll just do a couple of shots now of the car. Alright guys, that pretty much concludes today's video. Thanks again for sticking around and watching another vlog. I hope you guys are enjoying the content so far. Let me know down in the comment section below what other types of videos you guys want to see. I'd be really interested in seeing what other type of content you want me to make. But yeah, thanks again for sticking around and watching the video, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.